What if your healthiest years after 70 begin not with medicine, but with changing your bedtime? It sounds simple. Too simple, maybe. But for millions of older adults, the struggle with sleep is anything but. Restless nights, waking up at 3 a.m. and staring at the ceiling, dragging through the day with heavy limbs and a foggy mind. You may have chalked it up to aging, thinking, this is just how it is now. But what if that's not entirely true? You see, sleep doesn't just change after 70. It shifts. Your body's internal clock begins ticking differently, and if you don't adjust with it, you can find yourself stuck in a frustrating loop of exhaustion, irritability, and even health risks you didn't realize were connected. It's not your fault. No one warned you that your bedtime in your 70s might need to be different from what worked in your 50s, or even 60s. In this video, we're going to gently walk through the science behind this shift. We'll explore what time older adults should really be going to bed, and how that small change can support a steadier heart, a clearer mind, and mornings that feel just a little brighter. This isn't about alarms or strict rules. It's about reconnecting with your body's natural rhythm. And once you do, the impact can be powerful, physically, emotionally, even spiritually. So, take a deep breath. You're not alone in this, and you're not stuck. Stay with us, because what you learn today might change the way you sleep and feel for the rest of your life. 1. Why sleep changes after 70. Let's begin by understanding why your sleep feels so different now. It's not all in your head, and it's certainly not a personal failure. In fact, what you're experiencing is a natural, biological shift that happens to nearly everyone as they age. Once you understand the changes happening inside your body, it becomes easier to work with them, rather than against them. Here's what's going on behind the scenes. After the age of 70, your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you feel sleepy, starts to change. In younger years, melatonin rises in the evening, guiding you gently into a restful night. But as you age, something unexpected happens. Your body starts releasing melatonin earlier in the day. That means your internal sleep clock, also known as your circadian rhythm, may start urging you to wind down long before your usual bedtime. At the same time, the structure of your sleep changes. According to Harvard sleep researchers, deep sleep, the kind that restores your body and mind, can decrease by as much as 40% after age 70. You may still be sleeping for 7 or 8 hours, but much of that sleep might be lighter and more fragmented. This makes you more likely to wake up during the night or feel less refreshed in the morning, even if you technically got enough rest. It's easy to mistake this for insomnia or a sleep disorder, but often, it's simply your body adapting to a new rhythm. And here's the hopeful part. Once you understand that rhythm, you can make small changes to align with it, and feel better because of it. Imagine how different your nights might feel if you honored your body's natural signals instead of fighting them. What if, instead of pushing yourself to stay up until 11 p.m., like you always used to, you listened when your eyelids grew heavy around 8:30 or 9? What if that wasn't a sign of decline, but a whisper from your body saying, "It's time now"? This isn't about giving in to age. It's about growing in wisdom. Just like you wouldn't wear the same shoes at 75 that you did at 25, you shouldn't expect your sleep to follow the same rules either. Your body is evolving. It's calling for a gentler, more respectful rhythm, one that actually supports your health rather than disrupts it. And it's not just about feeling rested. Poor sleep in older adults has been linked to higher blood pressure, memory problems, and even an increased risk of falls. On the other hand, improving sleep by syncing with your body's natural timing has been shown to enhance heart health, mental clarity, and emotional resilience. So, if you've been lying in bed at night, staring at the ceiling and wondering what's wrong, know this: your body isn't broken, it's adjusting. And when you adjust with it, you open the door to better mornings, calmer days, and more peace at night. If this helped you see sleep in a new light, Consider subscribing so you don't miss what's next. And share this with someone else who deserves a better night's rest. In the next part, we'll explore exactly what time you should consider going to bed after 70, and why this small shift might just change everything. 2. The golden bedtime window, 9-10 p.m. You might be surprised to hear this, but the ideal bedtime for adults over 70 isn't late at night. It's earlier than most people think. There's a window, a sweet spot really, between 9 and 10 p.m. when your body is most ready to enter deep, restorative sleep. Miss that window too often, and you may find yourself tossing and turning, waking up multiple times a night, or feeling drained by morning, no matter how long you stayed in bed. Why this specific time? It all comes down to your internal clock, what doctors call your circadian rhythm. As we talked about earlier, melatonin begins rising earlier in older adults. Your body is gently preparing for rest while the world is still wide awake. According to research from the Mayo Clinic and Stanford University, seniors who go to bed between 9 and 10 p.m. experience significantly fewer nighttime awakenings and more time in deep, rejuvenating sleep. Let's make it more personal. Evelyn, a 75-year-old from Portland, had always been a night owl. Midnight was her norm, sometimes even later. But over the years, her sleep had become unpredictable. She'd wake at 2 or 3 a.m., unable to fall back asleep, frustrated and groggy the next day. Then, on the advice of her doctor, she made a simple shift. She began winding down at 9 p.m. and heading to bed by 9:30. Within just 2 weeks, Evelyn wasn't just sleeping better. She no longer needed her over-the-counter sleep aids. Her energy came back, her mood lifted, and her mornings felt like mornings again, not recoveries from long, restless nights. Stories like Evelyn's aren't rare. They're real-life proof that listening to your body's cues can make a powerful difference. By honoring the new rhythm your body is naturally calling for, you give yourself a better shot at deeper rest, more stable moods, and brighter days. This isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about becoming someone you've always been. Just a little wiser, a little gentler with yourself. Going to bed earlier isn't a sign of slowing down. It's a sign you've learned to tune in, to care, to protect the life you've built by giving your body the support it needs. Imagine having the energy to enjoy your morning coffee without a fog hanging over you. That's what the 9 to 10 p.m. window offers. Not just sleep, but a return to peace. And if that window sounds unfamiliar or inconvenient at first, don't worry. We'll walk through how to gently shift your routine so your evenings flow into bedtime with ease. 3. Health benefits of going to bed earlier. When you start honoring that golden sleep window between 9 and 10 p.m., something remarkable begins to happen. Your entire body starts to heal, not just your sleep patterns. This isn't just about feeling a little less tired in the morning. According to researchers at Johns Hopkins, seniors who consistently go to bed earlier, closer to when their melatonin naturally rises, experience a 32% reduced risk of memory decline. That means fewer forgetful moments, less frustration over misplaced thoughts, and more confidence in day-to-day life. And it's not just your mind that benefits. Heart health improves too. Clinical studies reveal that seniors who align their sleep with their natural circadian rhythm enjoy up to a 45% lower risk of cardiovascular complications, including more stable blood pressure, fewer episodes of arrhythmia, and healthier cholesterol levels. Why? Because quality sleep gives your heart the deep rest it desperately needs. When you're up too late, that restoration window narrows, and your body enters the next day already playing catch-up. And let's talk about something many seniors silently carry: anxiety. The kind that creeps in late at night or sits heavy in the chest during the day. Well, shifting to an earlier, more natural bedtime can help here too. In fact, studies show a 58% reduction in anxiety symptoms in older adults who improved their sleep timing. When your brain rests well, Your emotions become steadier. The world feels less overwhelming. You begin to greet each day with clarity instead of worry. You don't have to look far to see these results. Take Jack, a 78-year-old retired electrician from Austin. For years, Jack battled high blood pressure and struggled with forgetfulness that made him fear something worse was coming. His doctor recommended a surprising first step. Try going to bed by 9:30 each night. At first, Jack resisted. It felt too early, too different. But after 3 weeks, something shifted. His blood pressure readings improved. He started remembering appointments without sticky notes. He even said he felt like a younger version of himself, sharper, calmer, more present. What happened to Jack isn't magic. It's biology finally working with him instead of against him. And that's the true power of respecting your body's timing. So if you've been brushing off your bedtime as something that doesn't matter, it's time to reconsider. This isn't just about clock watching or following rules. It's about investing in the quality of your future days. Your brain, your heart, your mood, they all depend on what happens in those quiet nighttime hours. 4. Practical tips for adjusting your bedtime. So maybe you're thinking, this all sounds good, but I've been going to bed late for decades. How am I supposed to just change now? That's a completely fair question, and a common one. The truth is, your body may be ready to shift, but your habits need gentle guidance. The good news? You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Small, steady steps can lead you toward that golden sleep window and better health, with less stress than you might expect. Let's start with something simple, the 15-minute rule. Rather than trying to suddenly fall asleep at 9 p.m., ease into it. Each week, move your bedtime earlier by just 15 minutes. That's it. If you usually turn in at 11 sage, try 10:45 this week. Next week, 10:30. Give your body and mind time to adjust. This gradual shift is not only more sustainable, it's also more respectful of your rhythm. Another quiet but powerful tool is morning light. Our internal clocks are guided by natural sunlight. And when you spend time outside within the first hour of waking, just 30 minutes is enough. It tells your body, the day has begun. That single signal helps regulate your sleep hormones and prepares you to feel naturally sleepy earlier at night. Your evening routine matters too. Avoid eating dinner too close to bedtime, especially heavy or sugary meals. Aim to finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before sleep, and steer clear of caffeine in the late afternoon. These changes help your digestive system settle down, allowing your body to focus on rest instead of processing food. Movement also plays a role, but the timing is key. If you enjoy walking, gardening, or light exercise, do it in the morning or early afternoon. Physical activity too late in the day can actually wake your body up, delaying your natural wind-down process. And then, there's the often overlooked piece, your pre-bed ritual. This is your time to slow down. Create a calm, familiar routine that gently signals to your brain that rest is coming. That might mean reading a chapter of a book you love, listening to soft music, or practicing a few minutes of meditation or deep breathing. Keep the lights dim, the temperature cool, and electronics turned off or away. Your bedroom should feel like a retreat, not another source of stimulation. Now, if you've been a lifelong night owl, give yourself grace. You're not failing by needing more time to adjust. You're simply learning a new rhythm, one that matches where your body is now, not where it used to be. These changes aren't drastic. They're manageable, natural, and deeply rewarding once you settle into the flow. Every step you take is a message to your body. You deserve to feel rested. You deserve to wake up stronger. And with each night of better sleep, you're not just making a small improvement. You're investing in brighter mornings, steadier days, and the long-term health you've worked so hard to protect. You've made it this far, and that already says something important. You care about your well-being, and you're ready to take control of your sleep instead of letting it control you. The truth is, you don't have to spend your 70s or 80s feeling tired, foggy, or frustrated. Those restless nights and groggy mornings aren't just something you have to put up with. Your body still knows how to rest. It still knows how to heal. It just needs the right timing and a little help getting back in sync. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which bedtime tip are you going to try first? Let us know in the comments. We read everyone. And if you know someone who's struggling to get a good night's sleep, share this video with them. And don't forget to subscribe for more health tips just like this, made especially for you. We're in this together, one restful night at a time.